what are emoji, and where did they come from? An emoji is a graphic symbol that represents not only facial expressions, but also concepts and ideas. Emoji are largely used on laptops, cell phones, and other electronics. Emoticons function similarly to emoji, but are formed by keyboard characters rather than preset images. Although it is unclear exactly who invented the emoticon, it is generally accepted that Scott Fahlman created the first emoticon at Carnegie Mellon University in 1982 to use the smiley emoticon to distinguish between serious and humorous posts. However, emoticons didn't become famous until 1997 when a London man, Nicholas Loufrani, created a company Smiley through which he copyrighted an emoticon dictionary in 1997. Around the same time in Japan, Shigetaka Kurita began designing emoji. In 2001, his designs were used by Samsung, Nokia, Motorola, and other companies. The emoji were compiled into a dictionary and posted as .gif files on the internet in 1998, and from there, they became more widely used. Emoji have only increased in popularity since, as major computing companies have released their own set of emoji, and social networks like Facebook, Twitter, and Skype have released special emoji specific to their networks. The Oxford Dictionary named the face with tears of joy the word of the year for 2015, acknowledging the increase in the usage of the word emoji and the symbols it refers to. Emoji are used as a convenient way to display tone in a short amount of text. It creates a more personal connection in relationships. For example, with the text, "I'm okay," having different kinds of emoji changes the interpretation that the person will have. It was this very distinction in tone that allows people to communicate more effectively. Emoji actually tend to be more positive. According to a study called Sentiment of Emojis, they calculated a numerical way to represent the sentiment of single character emoji, ranging from negative, neutral, or positive. The average sentiment score of emoji are more positive, indicating that most emoji have a more positive tone. So what does this mean about the emotional information loaded in a message, or the perception of that emotion? The study compared tweets with emoji against tweets without emoji, and found that the tweets with emoji are significantly more positive, are more emotionally loaded, and have far more agreement with the emotional perception of those messages. The study was also processed through 13 different languages and reached the same conclusions. The creation of emoji was to boost morale, and the original emoji was produced for about $45. However, after emoji became more popular, many companies began to create and design their own emoji to make profit. But the reason why emoji work is because they're all similar and understandable across different platforms. Ong and Goody theorize about the impact of written language on the structure of the human mind, allowing for more organized, critical thought. Perhaps the introduction of emoji into everyday use, allowing for standardized visual representation of emotions, will cause a change in the structure of our thinking. Azuma and Maurer take this further, speculating that in cyberspace, written language could be replaced with a universal pictorial language. This would break down linguistic barriers for communication, reflecting greater connectivity in our globalized world.